Yes, viewers, in this video, we will discuss the solution of the different worksheets related to combine events as well as linear and quadratic sequence. We have equations, inequalities, and sequences. So let's have a look first with this worksheet. Section 1, complete the given statement with true and false. If the outcome of one event does not affect the outcome of another event, then they are said to be independent events. So yes, it is independent. So basically, the good example of independent event is flip up the coins. So either your event is head or tail, your total outcomes are same. And if you flip up the coin twice, still your outcome are same. So this is the example of independent events as well. Next, the probability of it being a cloudy day and probability of it raining on that day represent dependent events. Yes, this is dependent events, because our cloudy day will show or depend and the how much rain or how much the possibility of rain would be. Like if it is 90%, of course there should be a rain, so it depends. Dependent events basically occur when the probability of one event depends on the occurrence of another event. Yes, this is also true. Dependent events are more common in real life world uh, scenarios as than the independent events. This is also correct. All are correct. Now we will solve the MCQs question related to combined events. The first one is the flip a coin and get ahead, then flip a second coin and get ahead shows independent events, dependent events, or none. So it is independent, as I said earlier. The probability of being vaccinated and the probability of catching disease shows, of course, when there is a vaccination, there is a low rate of disease. So it depends on vaccination. So it means it is dependent events. So we will select part B. And then the third one is which of the following is an example of dependent events? Rolling a die, this is independent, and flipping also independent. So we cannot select the first one. Drawing two cards from a deck without replacement. Remember, without replacement. If it is with replacement, then the total outcomes will not change. But if without replacement, then total outcomes will change. So if total outcomes effect, that means it is dependent. So that's what they are asking, which one is dependent event. So B, drawing two cards from a deck without replacement, because this will affect the total outcome. So this is dependent event. Questions related to combined events, and as you can see that there's a tree diagram and it shows what a bag contains 10 sweets, 6 are mint flavored and 4 are lemon flavored. Copy and complete the tree diagram below. So remember, the total number of sweets are 10, and out of 10, 6 are mint flavored. So the probability of mint sweet is 6 over 10. Same as the probability of lemon, of course, then 4. Even it is mentioned here, 4 are lemon. So 4 over 10. Remember that this is dependent events. So when you select the second time mint, it will affect the total outcomes. Means first it is 6, now you have 5. Of course, the total will also less, then total will remain 9. Same as here, as we selected first mint, so lemon will not change. The total number of lemon sweets are flavored are 4, but total outcomes still remain same like 9. Same as here, first we select lemon and that one gives us the probability 4 over 10. And now again, no, this is mint. So total mint are 6, but the outcome is 9. Here, first lemon and then again lemon, then it means first 4. Now we will deduct 1 from 4. So we have the probability of again selecting lemon flavored is 3 over 9. So once it is done, then very easy to give the answer of A, B and rest of the parts. Calculate the probability of picking two mint sweets. So means probability of mint into probability of mint like this one. You can say that 6 over 10 multiply 5 over 9, or you can write it here as well. 6 over 9 multiply 5 over 9, that gives me 5 6 are 30 and 9 multiplied by 9 Sorry, this is 6 over 10. So 10 multiplied by 9, 90. So this is 30 over 90, which is equal 1 over 3. And next one is calculate the probability of picking two lemon sweets, means lemon into lemon. So 4 over 10 multiply 3 over 9, and that gives us 4 threes are 12 over 9 tens are 90, are both are divisible by 3. So 3 fours are and 30 still divisible by 2. So lastly, you can say that 2 over 15 is your answer. 2 over 15 is. Last part of this question is calculate the probability of picking different flavor like mint to lemon and lemon to mint. So remember the probability of picking different like probability of mint into probability of lemon into probability of mint. It is like that. So we know probability of mint is 6 over 10, and then lemon is 4 over 9 plus first lemon 4 over 10 and then mint 6 over 9. So once you solve this one, it gives you 6 fours are 24 over 90 plus again 24 over 90 gives us 48 over 90, and both are divisible by 2. So 24 over 45. Still both are divisible by same number. Like 45 is divisible by 5, 9 and 3 as well. So you can say that 3, 8 and 3, 15. So most probably this is your answer. And lastly, is the probability of picking a main sweets second independent of the what sweet was picked first? So no, it is not independent. It is dependent. So you can say that not. It is it is not independent, okay? Or you can say that no, it is not independent because the second the outcome of first affect the second probability, so it is dependent, not independent. Okay, so no, it is not independent. Next question, a student decide to flip an unbiased coin twice. Remember, unbiased means there is a fair chance of coming head or tail, both have equal chance. Okay, so if we have a coin and if you flip up, you have equal chance of head and tail. If you select head, you have the probability 1 over 2, or if you flip up, you have the equal chance of to getting tail 1 over 2. So that's what they are discussing here. Record whether lands on head or tail. So copy and complete the tree diagram below, adding the probability of each outcome next to each other. So if you have a coin and you flip up, of course your like favorable outcome is head, so probability of getting head is 1 over 2, and the same number of chances to get tail as well, so 1 over 2, because total outcomes are 2, either head or tail. Okay, that is your total outcomes. And once you flip up again second time, so as this is independent event, it will not affect the second probability. So here we have also the same answer, 1 over 2, tail 1 over 2, head 1 over 2, tail 1 over 2. So your first question related to this is the probability of getting a head on the second flip independent of the result of the first flip? Yes, it is independent and it will not affect. So this answer is yes. If we check the next question is calculate the probability of getting two heads. So probability of getting two heads, you can say that. So when you say calculate the probability of getting two heads, means 1 over 2 multiply 1 over 2 means 1 over 4. Calculate the probability of getting one head and one tail. It can be probability of head tail or probability of tail head. Yes, these are the two possibilities can be, because when you flip up twice a coin, you have four probabilities. Either you have head, you have head tail, or tail head, or tail tail. These are the four outcomes. So probability of head and tail, you will get 1 over 2 into 1 over 2 plus here 1 over 2 into 1 over 2. It means 1 over 4 plus 1 over 4. You will get 2 over 4, which is equal 1 over 2. And here calculate the probability of getting two tails. means probability of tail. That means 1 over 2 into 1 over 2, you will get 1 over 4 answer. I hope so it is clear. Worksheet is related to expression and formulae. Okay, fine. And the first, your portion is to objective, which means you are going to select MCQs questions. So if x is 4, what is the value of x plus 3 whole square? So look, x plus 3 whole square, that means they say x is 4. So replace here 4. 4 plus 3 comes what? 7. And 7 square gives you 49. So your third option is correct, C. And then second, what is the area of square with side length 6? So if you have a square, and as we know that the sides are equal of a square, so the formula to find area of square side multiplied by side, that means 6 into 6, you will get 36. So your answer first is correct. What is the volume of cube with the side 4? So it's 3D shape cube. So the formula of volume of cube means length multiply length multiply length. So if your one length is 4, other two lengths are also 4 4, means volume is equal to 4 into 4 into 4. That means 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 64. So your answer is C part correct. And next one is, if a number p is squared, mean like p power 2, and then multiply by 4, so 4 multiplied by p squared, followed by subtracting 5, means minus 5. What is the expression? So your first one, because second one we have p cube and third one we have plus, so your first option is the correct. Next part of this question is, which expression represent the area of rectangle? So remember, you have rectangle, okay, and in this rectangle the length is x plus 5 and the width is x minus 1. So we know that the how to find the area of rectangle, length multiplied by width. So your length is x plus 5 into x minus 1. So this is your correct option. You can check which one is this. X minus 5, this cannot be. X plus 5, x 1. So first option is the correct option because here there is 2. So your first option is correct. Next, we will solve few true false questions related to expression and formulae worksheet. And here we have first question, which is Euler's formula states F plus V minus E. So basically F shows faces, V shows vertices, and E shows the edges of the 3D shapes. Polyhedrons means the basically we use the word polygon for 2D shapes, and same as we use the word polyhedral for 3D shapes. So basically F means faces, V means vertices, E means edges, and this formula will work. So this is true. The volume of cube with side length, of course this is also s cube, means all sides are size sss, so it means it is correct. This is correct. If x is 5, then we will think that 5 plus 5 whole square means 5 plus 5 10, 10 whole square mean 100. So 100 is not equal to 49. Yes, so this is wrong. And lastly, a rectangle with the length a plus 2 and width a minus 5 has the perimeter. Now remember that the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 bracket open length plus width. We use this formula as well. And here in this case, we have two lengths and two widths. So a plus 2 and a minus. So this works. Either you can write 2 bracket open a plus 2 plus a minus 5. This will work also, but this is also correct. So this option is true. Next, we will see E and F part. In E and F part, we have the expression of the perimeter of rectangle with X and Y. Like if you have a rectangle and the length of rectangle is X and the width is Y. So of course the formula is 2 bracket open length plus width means 2 bracket open X plus Y. So it works. This is true also. And then the cube of 5 means 5 power 3. That means 5 into 5 into 5. It is equal 125. So this is correct. So this is true. Subjective portion. So rearrange each of the following formulae to make the variable in red the subject. Fine. So the first question is how to make y subject. Mean y equal what? So our goal is to find y. We can do one thing, take x other side, or you can do it one thing, take c from right to left, means it becomes x minus c is equal to 2y. And then as I don't want 2, so I will divide to both side, and then it gives me y is equal to x minus c over 2. So we find out y equal what? That is our subject. Next part B, we are looking m equal what? And take 9 from right to left, it becomes plus 9. So this is L plus 9 is equal to m square. Now you can rearrange like this way, m square is equal to L plus 9. How to find m, or how to find, or how to remove this square? We can take square root both side. This square can cancel square root. So m equal square root of L plus 9. So this is your answer of B part, where we have M as the subject. Next we have C part, and in this case we are looking B. Remember that the position of 2, it is in divide. So if you take 2 other side, it will multiply with A, means 2A is equal to square root of B, and then take square on both sides because we don't want square root here, right side. So by taking square, you can cancel square with square root. So your last answer of B is equal. Now, if you apply this square on 2, it gives you 4. And once you apply this square on A, it is A squared. So we find out B as a subject, which is equal, B is equal to 4A squared. Fine. If you consider this one in B part L, then it gives you the answer m is equal to square root of L plus 9. Next, part number D. Here we are looking A equal what? So the first thing is to cross multiply, and we will write xy is equal to 4 minus A squared. And then as we are looking A, so it's better we take A square from right to left. It becomes plus A square and 4 minus xy. But later on we need only A. We don't want A square. So by taking square root, we would say that A equals square root of 4 minus xy. This is our last answer of the this question D part, and in this A is the subject. Next we have x is equal to 8y cubed. So divide 8 both side, or you can say that x over 8 is equal to y cube, or cube is equal to x over 8 by taking cube root both side. We can remove cube root with cube. So we have y is equal to cube root of x over 2, because cube root of 8 is equal to 2. So either you can stop like this way, or you can write in this form. Both are correct. But anyway, we find out y as the next question number 4. And in this question, the rectangle shown explain y x square is equal to x square plus y square. So remember here we have 90-degree, and it is a rectangle, as well as it shows triangle inside a rectangle, and h is the longest side, which we call hypotenuse side. And think about Pythagoras theorem, the longest side is always equal sum and square of other two sides. Means we can say that h square is equal to x square plus y square with the help of Pythagoras theorem. So that states A part answer. Now, if we move on B part, rearrange the formula to make x subject. So we are looking x equal what? So x square is equal to h square. I'm not moving x square and h square, just move y square other side. So it becomes minus y square. But still we are looking x. So by taking square root on both side, we would say that x is equal to square root of h square minus y square. This is the B first part. And in second part, they want us to calculate x. If y is 36, h is 60. So we can say that square root of 60 whole square minus y 36 whole square. So if you check this one, 60 square is basically 3600 minus 36 square gives us 1296. And if you subtract from checking this answer, we have 2304. gives me 48. So this is your last answer of this question. I hope so it is. Next question is 5. And here if you check carefully, a number p is squared. P is squared means p power 2 and then multiply by 4. So multiply by 4. After this, then 5 is subtracted from the answer. So minus 5 squared. So this is the expression shows uh, this is the right hand expression for the final result. So this is our final result of A part. And in B part, evaluate the expression when P equal 8. So just substitute 4 bracket open 8 square minus 5. That gives me 8 8s are 64 minus 5. So 64 multiplied by 4 comes what? Minus 5. It gives me 251. And we can check the second portion like expression when p is minus 8, when p is minus 8 in the same expression 4 bracket open minus 8 whole square minus 5. So that gives me again, look, basically because of the square it gives me positive answer like 64 minus 5. So it is same. Again we will get the 251 answer. So why we are getting same answer? As 8 square is equal to 64 and minus 8 whole square gives me also 64. So that's why we are getting same answer. I hope so it is clear.